everyone. Welcome again to another episode of the Debby Campbell Goodtime Show. Our guests today, I first met them at the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. They were performing on the Academy of Country Music stage. And their current song, One Big Country Song, has now just hit the #1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, LoCash. Here we are with LoCash. Hey, Chris, you were born in Baltimore.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how long did you live there?
Since I was 18 till I was 18 years old.
And then where'd you move?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, okay. So the family, or no, just you did. The family
Just
did
me.
not. Okay,
Yep.
all
I
right.
remember looking at my parents saying, I'm moving to Nashville. And they said, what for? I said, I don't know yet.
Now, were you playing guitar through high school?
No, I
Singing?
just
No.
sports everything.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you
Yeah.
just started the music thing when you moved to Nashville.
Yep.
Wow. Now, Preston, you were born in Kokomo, Indiana. Is
I
that
grew up.
correct?
I grew up in Kokomo, Indiana, but I was born in Arkansas,
Where?
Dermont.
Where's that at?
It's nobody knows. It's about an hour and a half straight south of Little Rock, and it's
Okay.
about miles from Greenville, Mississippi, right on the river.
Okay. So did you know where D-Light was from there? I mean,
Yeah, I know where D-Light is. I got a bunch of family still there, a bunch of farming family. And then I got family in Missouri too. So, but my daddy's a preacher, Church of Christ, so he took a job up in Kokomo, Indiana, and that's basically
ah.
where I grew up.
So
That's
when
where
did you move? What age were you when you moved out of Arkansas?
probably about 2. I was about 2 years old, so I don't remember it or anything, but
Right.
it's go back because I see all my roots. I'm like, wow, this is wild. But
Well, a
so,
lot of great artists came out of Arkansas, so there you go.
uh,
Now, when did you move to Nashville, Preston?
about 2002, and I met Chris within 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. Now, how did you guys meet?
I heard that the Wild Horse was a fun place to hang out, and you could meet people. And back then it was popping every night. You go down to Wild Horse and people were line dancing, and there was live bands every night. And so I went down there just to check out the scene, kind of new guy in
Right.
town. Chris
Right.
was the DJ, and so it was fun. I think I went over to the DJ booth. He was talking to some girls in the DJ booth, and I was like, man, them girls are pretty. So I went over there. I tried to get in on that a little bit. I was like,
Right.
hey, three girls for you, dude. Let me have one.
Right.
And so went over and said hi, and then me and him just kind of hit it off, talking about music and stuff. And he offered me a job, and we started working on harmonies backstage while the bands were on stage. And so it just kind of quickly formed a friendship over music and just being cool with each other and stuff. And so then we moved in together and really started writing songs and working on things, and the rest kind of history.
Right. Now, Chris, you were a DJ?
Well, sort of, yeah. I was a DJ at the Wild Horse and teaching dance and kind of like a master of ceremonies thing. So when Preston came in, we started doing this thing together, and it kind of reminded me, and I know I'm not old enough for this, but Sinatra and Dean Martin, that banter back and forth where we had the crowds just talking to them, and people would come just to hear us talk
Right.
and teach a dance lesson. So it worked great.
Yeah, because that's what I remember back when I first met you guys. That's when you first met, you were teaching dance, both of y'all. So so I didn't realize the DJ thing. Oh, wow. Pretty
Yep.
cool. I also remember a funny story about you and you guys driving to LA, pulling your little trailer behind you with your equipment, and you called Marianne and said, hey, we're going on our way to LA. We want to come see you in Vegas. And she went and called Fremont Street, and you ended up on stage on Fremont Street.
So awesome.
I know.
She-
I mean, how,
She is Marianne is the LoCash deputy. She is
yes, she is.
from the beginning. She has had our backs. I mean, it's been amazing. So we love her. If she's listening, or just now her ears are burning because we love her so much.
Well, I told her, I said, Marianne, now I'm interviewing the boys and I got a bio, but it's like 2 paragraphs. What the heck is this all about? 2 paragraphs? Are you kidding me? She goes, well, I've got stuff that you can talk about. Yeah, she told me about I remember when y'all went, you performed halftime for the men's USA basketball in Vegas. What year was that?
Go ahead, Chris.
Oh wow, that was 2007.
It was early on, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And I heard that, were you mistaken for a basketball player, Chris?
It was. It was.
Okay.
I was
Who
telling
was
him,
it?
I thought someone kid, and he thought I was Jason Kidd. So take the hat off, and then it was.
Right.
I felt bad. I had to tell him. I didn't tell him. I just signed it.
Did you sign it
Somebody,
your name?
I signed it my name.
somebody thought I was LeBron James. It was weird. It was a weird
Oh,
day.
Preston gets that a lot.
you guys were sitting with some pretty heavy hitters in the front row, weren't you?
Oh yeah.
Who was there?
I think Rihanna was there.
Bill,
Jamie Foxx, Ludacris,
Bill Gates, Warren Buffett,
Warren Buffett.
all.
Did you
I
give
mean,
him a T-shirt?
yeah, we gave him a T-shirt. Held him hostage till they put it on too.
Now, you guys, you first signed what with R&J Records?
Yes.
Yeah.
We first time was Stradivarius.
Now, is that James Stroud?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
He formed R&J Records from there. I took over, and then that label shut down. And then we moved over to Average Joe's for a little while.
Right.
And then over to Reviver. But now this is home.
You guys are going through all my notes. I can't keep up. So country, what label was that on?
What's that?
What was COUNTRY? What label was that on?
That was Average Joe's.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. We didn't go for
radio.
radio.
Didn't you? Didn't you do a video on that one
Yeah,
too?
the video was great. We had Kendra Wilkinson in it from Playboy Mansion, and she, I mean, obviously she's beautiful, but she was a cool chick too. She was cool to hang out with, and in that video, the video's done really well actually, because we never went to radio with that. It was just a viral thing that went pretty good.
Okay. Now, by that time, you were still LoCash Cowboys, correct? And then
Correct.
is that right after that when you dropped Cowboys? It went just LoCash.
Yeah, we were probably. I think we released Best Seat in the House as our last release on Average Joe's, and we left off the word Cowboys. If you go back to that artwork and you see Best Seat in the House, you see it's just LoCash.
Okay.
We weren't intending to change our name. We were just sort of beginning the evolution of just becoming LoCash, because we're just calling us LoCash. Shortly thereafter, we were on the bus and we had a new record deal. We had a new song coming out called I Love This Life. And so we just decided with all the new, maybe we'd come up with a new logo. So I drew this little LoCash, and I was getting ready to we were on the bus one morning, I was getting ready to put Cowboys on it. Chris liked it just the way it was. And he was like, I say we just turn it in just like that, just LoCash, no Cowboys. So we turned it in, and everybody thought we were announcing that we were changing our name. So we just rolled with it. And it was success there forward. So maybe that was the good luck charm, was just kind of a little name change, a little energy, a little new logo, and boom.
Right, because you hadn't released I Love This Life yet when you played in Vegas. That's the first time that you put it out there on the stage. And that, I mean, oh my gosh, the crowd went absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. And then in 2017, you guys were nominated for the Academy of Country Music New Duo or Group. And then then you had Ring on Every Finger.
We had Ring on Every Finger that went top 15. So that did fantastic for us too. And then Feels Like a Party went top 15.
Right.
So we've had a couple good top 20s. And this being the third number one is crazy to me. It's awesome.
Now, I read Thomas Rhett wrote that song, Ring on Every Finger. Did you guys co-write it with him, or he wrote it?
No, he wrote it. He wrote it with Jesse Frazier, and I can't remember who else. But, man, pitched it to us one day. And Chris and I, we were sitting at this little dinner, and all the players in town were pitching songs to us, one by one.
Right.
And you know, we were getting kind of burnt out. None of the songs were really fitting, and we were kind of starting to think in our head, man, we're never going to find a song at this meeting. And so all of a sudden they played Ring on Every Finger, and man, we both, I'll never forget it. We were both just kind of sitting at the end of the table, and the song comes on, we both just went, whoa, and we loved it.
Because he was going to put that on his album, right?
Yeah, he just wrote
it.
album.
But he pitched it to you, so therefore you guys took it and ran with it, and it did great for you. And then last year you were nominated for Academy of Country Music Duo of the Year, and you released, now you're on a new label. at
Yes,
this
we
time?
are on
BBR. What's BBR?
Broken Bow Records, but
Okay.
it's all under umbrella BMG Records, but we're with
Okay.
Wheelhouse part of it, and the team is great. There's not too many. I mean, we've obviously been through a couple labels, and I feel really good about this team. They're honest, they're true. I'm not saying that the other teams weren't, but I'm just
Right.
saying, in this thing, there's a lot of slimy stuff that goes on, and
Right.
which you know about. We all
Right.
know there's some
Yeah.
slimy stuff.
Yeah.
But to have the leaders of this company, there's nothing like that. They're true, they're real, they're fun, they're passionate, and they understand us, and they let us, me and Preston, have a say in a lot of stuff. And
Right. Because a lot of record companies don't.
no,
Yeah, they think they own you, and you're going to do what we say, and no, you can't do that song. We want you to do this song, and yeah, I remember Dad going through a lot of that. So
yeah,
now,
they care. They care. You can just tell this team cares.
right? What song did you co-write with? What's his name? Tyler Hubbard. What one was that one? You co-wrote a song with him, didn't you?
Hmm.
What
Yeah,
one was it? I can't.
we wrote "Feels Like a Party" together.
Right.
That was a transition for us because we had "Feels Like a Party" ready to go. We were leaving our record label. We knew we were going to get a new deal already on Broken Bow Wheelhouse at BMG. So "Feels Like a Party" was kind of like this, this interim song where we knew if we released it, it would hold us over. And hey, if it goes all the way to the top, awesome. If not, it's a fun song. Everybody can sing along, have a good time. Meanwhile, we're in the studio, trying to get our album ready and the next single. And so "Feels Like a Party" kind of bought us that
Right.
window and gave us the chance to get prepared.
I mean, you
And
guys
also
are
wrote brothers with them on the album too.
right. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. And now, even though you guys are great performers, great artists, you're great songwriters. I mean, oh my gosh, you co-wrote what with Keith Urban, Tim McGraw. Now, did they co-write those with you, or you guys wrote them and then pitched them and they took them
We
from?
wrote them with some other songwriters, and then
Okay.
they got pitched to them. And I mean, Keith cut that in 2011. "You're Gonna Fly,"
Right.
and then a couple months later, "Chuck Yeah" comes out with McGraw. So that was the beginning of
Those were
LoCash.
some pretty nice paychecks, huh?
Did okay, did all right.
Well, I'm so proud of you guys. I mean, you guys have come. I mean, how long? What year? When did you meet? 2002? Is that when you guys met? You said.
2002.
So now we're 18 years later, and you're at the top of your game. And now let's hope you're going to fly all the way up.
Right. Let's hope.
There, I see what you did. I like it.
Well, I didn't mean it. I just came out. So, hey, Preston, how many kids you got now?
Man, we think about two.
All I remember is Love.
Yeah, so I have Love and Legend. Love is 4.5, Legend's 2. He's
Okay.
2 days, so we're getting ready to have a little birthday party here at the house, and we're excited. And
Oh,
it's
that's
just,
awesome.
yeah, it's fun, having the boy and the girl running around. They're just so different from each other, so it's fun to watch them be different.
Yeah, my son Jeremy, you remember meeting him in Vegas?
Yeah.
They just had a little boy.
Uh,
What was it, last Sunday? Yeah, his name is Campbell.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That is
they named
cool.
him after Dad, Campbell Douglas Olson, and he's such a little. He's going to be a basketball player. He was almost 23 inches long.
Oh,
Wow.
holy
Yeah.
cow.
Yeah,
You know,
so that's
The one, I don't have a lot of regrets in this industry. That a lot of decisions we made them, and whether they were mistakes or they were successes or victories, we stand by all of it. One thing that I regret in this industry is that we never got to do the song with your daddy like we talked about, and we came so close.
I know.
I mean, it all worked out. It was all going to happen, and that's one of my regrets, is that we didn't, make that happen.
Right. He would have loved it. He would have loved it with you guys. Yeah. And now, Chris, you have 3 kids.
I do. I have 3.
Oh my gosh! Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom! You weren't even married when I met you.
I know. It's crazy.
It's just time's moving on, guys. And I'm so happy for you guys. And I know your manager's probably going, "Okay, Deb, they've got
No,
another
you're
gig
fine.
going."
No.
So,
You know us a lot longer than they knew us. Trust me.
yeah, I know. I am so happy, and Marianne's just going to be elated when I tell her. I mean, I'm sure she knows by now that you guys hit #1 again. So what's next? We got any new records coming out? New?
We do. Our new single comes out hopefully in September. It's called "Beers to Catch Up On," and it's a little different for us. It's got, it's a little bit slower, which it's slow to us. To anyone else, it's mid-tempo, fast.
Right,
But
right.
it's going to be awesome. It's got some meat and potatoes, and when it was written, it was definitely not written during about the pandemic. But it's about, everybody has that friend that you haven't seen in forever, and you just got beers to catch up on. You can't wait.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Well, maybe, hey, Preston, I'm coming to Nashville Thursday. Maybe we got beers to catch up on.
Oh,
Dude, I got to get the guest room ready. Let's go.
I'm doing my Huckabee Friday
Oh,
night.
oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm excited. Yeah.
I love Huckabee.
Yeah, it'll be, oh yeah, I mean, and plus, he's a musician. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So he's probably excited. He gets to play on one or two of Dad's songs. That'll be cool. And he's from Arkansas, Preston. See, so in that, yeah, I know it. I love you guys. We love you, Marianne and I both do, and we're always there for you. We're your biggest fans. You know that.
Well, we love you guys.
And I'm glad we finally got together and on this special day, #1, yay.
It worked out great.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see you out there, probably not till next year performing, right?
Yeah.
Great things are going. Yeah.
It's probably going to be next year sometime.
Yeah, I know. Well, we love you guys. I know you got another interview to go do. And you have a great day and stay safe and wear your masks.
Will
Okay.
do.
All right. Love you guys. Thank you so
Love you.
much. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Well, that's our show for today. I love those boys, and today they hit #1. Their song hit #1, and so now everybody's wanting them, and so we had to let them go. But come back next week, and we'll have another great interview on the Debby Campbell Goodtime Show. Be kind, be safe, wear your mask.
Just push play, not everybody's first verse sounds the same, but we all get born and we all get raised where there is some boondocks on Marina Del Rey. Everybody turns wild when you're 16, slow roll big timing on Main Street. Everybody's got holes in their blue jeans, if you bottom that way or not. Turn it up and sing along. We all work till the daylight's gone. We all knock off the edge around 5. On Friday night, and we've all had a broken heart. We've all closed down a few good bars. Take a look around, y'all, tell me I'm wrong. Ain't the whole wide world just one big country song? Just one big country song. Yeah, well, who don't try to find some water when it's high? Whether it's a pontoon, tube, or a yacht. And who ain't got a dog that they love like a brother? And who ain't ever tasted better cooking than their mother? And who ain't got a story to tell? And who ain't made it through some hell? Who don't love somebody, don't miss somebody? If you're down singing with somebody.